Hello and welcome back to the Neon Dragon. This is the second episode of the weekly uploads, and this is a tutorial for Scratch. This is part 2 of the tutorial, and so yeah, if you haven't seen the part 1, then hit the link below, and yeah, look at that. So what we're going to do to this player is we're going to give him a sort of, like a, I don't know what you call it, but like a sort of, I'm lost for words, but we're gonna give him movement. So he'll move along when you use the arrow keys, and it's not your average when that clicked move 10 steps or whatever, not just that, but when like up arrow like this, it would be like boom, 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 boom. It's not like that. We're doing something different. So I'm just gonna move it there. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is you're gonna want to go into variables, and you're gonna go make a variable, and this variable will probably be like X speed, and for all sprites. Yep. So we've got X speed, and we're gonna make another one and call it Y speed. And I don't know if you want to just hide them. And oh yeah, just do that. And so now what you want to do is we want to go when the arrow is clicked, we want to go set X speed to 0 and set Y speed to 0. And then we want to have it that. Now what we want is when a flag clicked, then we want a forever, and we're looking for change X. We want change X by X speed, and that isn't going to do anything yet because we need change Y by Y speed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have when flag clicked, a forever, and then we're going to have an if forever if key, and we want up arrow pressed. It's going to be change X speed. Actually no, we want Y speed for the Y, and we want it 0.1, and then we want another if key down arrow pressed. Yep. Then we want to change Y speed by -0.1. So let's see what happens then. So we got up arrow, and look, it's moving down, but it's going too fast. And then we got the down arrow, then the up arrow, but we can't do anything sideways at the moment. So just so that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have another if, and then we're gonna go right arrow, or should we do left arrow first? I think we'll do left. Whatever. No, we'll do right arrow first, and then we want to have change X speed this time, and change that one by 0.1, and then we'll have another if, put it there, and if the key left arrow is pressed, then we will change X speed by -0.1. Okay, so do you see what's happening here? when it's playing, whenever we are changing the arrows, it's moving his X speed by if it's going up arrow, it's changing his Y speed by 0.1, so he'll be going up 1, because it's going up the Y axis. So it's actually changing where his position, not just moving his. So now, if we use the arrows, he can move sideways, he can move in a sort of circle, and now we have him moving, except he keeps moving. So how are we going to have him not keep moving? Well, that's what we're going to do now. So what we want to do now is scroll down, if I can. Hold on, right click, clean up. We want to go when that clicked. Just drag it out here. When flag clicked, we want a forever, and then we want set X speed to X speed set to we want X speed set to that, and we want in there X speed, and we want that to be set to I think it's 0.98. I think it's that. Oop, what was that? Oh, yep, pretty sure it would be 0.98. And then what we want is we want to have another set, this time Y speed, and set that to Y speed. Nope. Yeah, Y speed 0.98. And if we clean that up, then we've got it down in there. So now let's see what happens when we do this. So now he doesn't keep going. It actually is slowing him down. So now he's going around, and he's now got sort of not just he's moving, but he's also got a little bit of slide, and that's sort of what I want for this game. So yeah, this is part 2 for my Scratch tutorial. Stay tuned for the next one.